Hello, everyone. Welcome to Therapy Clips with Dr. O. Today, our topic will focus on everyday stress versus anxiety. I think you really need to know the difference between the two. So, everyday stress is in response to a known environmental factor. For example, you're trying to get to work and you're 5 minutes late already and the bus slows down even further. This will bring on an environmental type of stressor. Number 2, everyday stress is symptoms go away when the stressor goes away. So if there's nothing to precipitate the stress, then you don't feel it. And so that represents an everyday type of stressor. For example, you're trying to get to a destination by 9:30 a.m. But the bus, which is normally scheduled at 8:45 a.m., doesn't appear until 9 o'clock. This means you are going to be late. That is an everyday stressor. Number 3, everyday stress. Worry about living away from home for the first time, passing a class, a romantic breakup, or any other type of life event that may occur that doesn't last long. This is an everyday stressor. Number 4, embarrassment or self-consciousness in an uncontrollable or awkward social situation. Feeling nervous about meeting new people. A great example of this is that you are invited to a party by your best friend. You do not know all of your best friends, buddies, or friends. This will be your first time meeting the people at the party. So you are feeling everyday stress. Number 5, feeling nervous or sweaty before big tests or class presentation or any other type of presentation that you will share with a group of people. This is everyday stress. 6, realistic fear of a dangerous object, place, or situation. For example, fear of a poisonous snake. That's everyday stress. And the final one is number 7, making sure that you are healthy and living in a safe environment. We all experience it, and it's everyday stress. These are the type of stressors that come and go. You feel it at the moment that you are experiencing it, but you soon get over it. These are everyday stressors. This is nothing to worry about or to become overly anxious about. Once again, because it's what we all experience as human beings, and it's an everyday stressor. That's it. That's all. Now, let's talk about Anxiety disorder. What is an anxiety disorder? And how does it occur? Well, it is in response to an unknown source or in response to the experience of stress that is extremely overwhelming. Number 2, symptoms remain even though there is no identifiable stressor. So, you are experiencing the symptoms of anxiety. You're irritable. You're extremely anxious. You feel nervous or on edge. And there is nothing in the environment that will cause you to feel this way. That is anxiety. 3, constant and unsubstantiated worry that causes significant distress and interfere with your daily life. That's anxiety. 4, avoidance of social situations due to the fear of being judged, embarrassed, or humiliated. That is a type of anxiety called social anxiety, once called social phobia. 5, panic attacks that seem out of the blue and preoccupation with the fear of having another one. Once again, this is anxiety. The next is irrational fear or avoidance of an object, place, or situation that poses little or no threat of danger, but you have this fear anyway. That's anxiety. And the final one is performing uncontrollable repetitive actions, such as excessive cleaning, checking, touching, or arranging. That is a type of anxiety called obsessive compulsive disorder. So now you understand the difference between everyday stress and actually having a clinical diagnosed anxiety disorder. I am Dr. O from Human Service Consultants, bringing you another therapy clip to help you to understand the difference between everyday stress and an anxiety disorder. As always, I want you to feel love for yourself, love for other people, and of course, enjoy this life that you have. Know that you are well worth any good blessing that comes in your direction. Until we speak again, be safe,